What is good, everyone? Welcome to today's trade recap of the day. Today is January 7th, Wednesday, 2026. I'm going to be going over today's price action. The one trade I'm taking today, I lost another $15,000 on the day. Back-to-back L's. Not looking too hot for the month of January. I'm down 30K on the month of January, down 30K for the week. So we'll see. Will I come back from this, or will I just get cooked? Will I have a losing month to start the year? Will I have a losing week to start the year? We shall see. You just got to come back and see. So today I got stop rated. Not something that is good. I'm not even joking. I literally got stop rated like that, and then price went and hit my TP. So this is what happens. This is the reality of trading. Not a video I'm loving to make right now, but you know, shit like this happens, and I got to be transparent on here. I'm showing you guys everything, wins, losses. And even times that I make stupid mistakes like this, and even times where I know I'm going to get 1,000 comments saying, bro, why didn't you put your stop loss in the swing low, bro? You're so fried, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I don't really care. Whatever. Let's just get into this shit, all right? First things first, P&L. P&L skis, down 15.7 racks. Oof. Doesn't feel too good, does it? No, it doesn't. Let's get into the bias, though. How I came to this bias, how I was bullish, and everything like that. It was a pretty obvious bias today, pretty obvious trade. But let's get into it. Okay, coming into the morning session, I was looking really bullish. I wanted to see an open low, potentially going for London lows. And it was like a weird bias because the 4-hour inverted bearish, but I still wasn't like super bearish from that. I was still really bullish just because of ES. ES was a huge telling factor here. We had a previous day high. We had this weekly buy side liquidity above us as well. And then, of course, what do we have all the way to the left of us here? All-time highs. Like, we're just super, super bullish on ES. We're clearly disrespecting this, like, 4-hour range, respecting bullish, disrespecting bearish, right? So that's what ES was looking like. So I was just looking to be a lot more bullish coming into the day, okay? So coming today, right, let's play out price. And we have an open, and price just ends up opening higher, and we just end up opening higher. Okay, cool. We rip up. We also had like a mini little internal SMT with this like 923 low. ES ended up trading into this 15-minute bullish rally gap right here, and that ended up sending price higher. So this was a 15-minute intermediate low at the time, right? This was the low inside of the gap, but we did end up ripping higher from there. Okay, NQ ends up delivering higher. And from here, I'm just looking for a simple continuation model. So I'm looking for a 15-minute gap to open up, a 5-minute gap to open up. We also then had news, so I was waiting for that. I was looking to get an AMD model here, accumulation. I then want to see manipulation lower, and then I wanted to see distribution back up. That was simply the model I was looking for. And what do? Exactly that. We have a 10 a.m. open. We have an open low hitting what? A discounted 5-minute for rally gap right here. All right, as you can see, we have a 5-minute gap right here. And we're also delivering from lower time frames over here, right? This 15-minute gap here, London session, trading this hourly gap. So we're just clearly respecting bullish, disrespecting bearish, right? And looking at this 5-minute chart right here, we end up getting the 5-minute tapping into this gap, and also tapping into this 15-minute bullish rally gap right here, getting instantaneous displacement after this 10 a.m. open low, right? And ES did what? We traded all the way down here, swept out this 15-minute intermediate low, that low resting inside of that gap, and we started getting displacement back up, right? So I think the reason that this trade kind of lagged behind and didn't have like a lot of displacement was just simply the fact that there was really not a super, super strong magnet in terms of draw and liquidity, right? And you'll sometimes see this with continuation trades. And as you can see here, right, we do have, of course, beautiful draws above, right? We have these draws. We have, this is the previous week high. The only problem with this was, of course, that ES had this bearish SMT. ES already took out previous week high. But am I really worried about that? No, because ES is just obviously still really bullish, and we're still going for all-time highs at the end of the day. So I'm not too worried about this move. I'm expecting this previous week high to do something like this, to trade into, you know, the 15-minute gap again, to sweep out some sell side, to take some sell stops, and boom, we did. And then I'm expecting price to trade back up, right? So we ended up getting this 2-minute close here. It was like a 2-minute IFVG, I believe. I took the position there, and then I think I added another contract when I got a little bit of a better fill once I saw the 3-minute also close. And then, yeah, I was risking around like $500 across my accounts. Okay, so from here, we ended up having this trade, and I did not put my stop loss at the swing low. I put it right here. Why did I put it here? Why did I put it here? Well, I put it here for really two reasons. I mean, for one, I just wasn't expecting this. With a lot of continuations, we just, continue ripping up. I was just expecting that. And as well as this was a 3-minute gap here. And we had a 2-minute gap here, fat 2-minute gap. I did not want to see this get closed through. And once we closed through that, I just cut my losses, got out of the trade. I was not trying to hold to all the way here. ES also wasn't looking that great at the time. So, when we started disrespecting this gap here, I just said, fuck it, let me just get out of this trade. I was wrong on the bias. I was wrong. We are not going up, and that's the end of it, right? And what do we end up doing? Saying you were right on the bias, and you would have hit a 1-to-1, and there's your trade. I actually would have hit a 1-to-1 also perfectly if I put my TP right there. Could you imagine that, bro? But yeah, I mean, this is the reality of trading, bro. Sometimes shit like this happens. Sometimes my analysis is wrong, and I don't think I was like too nitpicky about my stop loss. It's definitely just something to journal, just definitely more data in my collection, which is just always something I'm willing to have. But yeah, should have been a winning day, should have been a winning trade. Overall, my analysis and bias was right. I just had a little bit too tight of a stop loss here. I just wasn't expecting this to honestly get ran through. I was expecting these gaps here to hold, to send price higher. And yeah, I was wrong on that. And there is really nothing else I can do. I'm not going to sit here and fucking cry about it. Took another L. But yeah, I'm going to just get off the charts here, hit the gym. Literally, that's all I can do. Just keep sticking with my habits every day. And yeah, not a great start to the month whatsoever. 2 L's back to back, not looking too hot. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in my bias. I am confident that we're going to go higher. And sometimes, shit like this happens where you just get stopped rated. And yeah, that's really it. I'm not going to sit here and yap for much longer. That's really it. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys want to start copy trading accounts, Alpha Futures, I'm not sure if Apex is still on its 90% off sale, but there still is a code for that. If you guys want to get some Alpha accounts, Apex accounts, and also Tradeify accounts, all links are in the description for that. As well as if you guys want to copy trade, what I use to copy all of my accounts is a platform called TradeSyncer. So go check out the link in the description for that. If you guys want a code for that as well, want to get some percentage off. And I'm working right now on a freaking insane free course for you guys. It is going to be so long. It's been taking me days. I've been recording this shit for literal days now. Been doing like 4-hour days just recording. So it's going to be a really long fucking free course. But this shit will feed generations, and I'm really hyped on how it's turning out. So hopefully I'll be able to upload that by Sunday for you guys to see. And yeah, hopefully we'll see then. But that's it. That's it. I'm gonna wrap up this video here, and I'll maybe see you guys tomorrow if I take a trade, or Friday. If not, we'll wrap up the week there. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.